Hey everybody, Eric for President here. If you're watching this video on the day of release, July 24th, there will be a live stream tonight, July 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing another developer question and answer live stream with the developers at Ouclus VR, an upcoming arena shooter that, honestly, at this point, looks like it may take me away from Space Junkies, which would be awesome if a game came along with that. We also will be giving away 5 alpha testing keys randomly throughout the stream, so stay tuned for that tonight. As far as today's video, I tried very hard to write my thoughts down on paper, to make a script, to articulate my points of view on this better. But every time I tried to write anything down at all, my brain either went blank or kept kind of going back and forth on a couple topics. So instead of a well thought out video, you're going to get more of a fireside chat. These are my thoughts as they come to my head on the current Pavlov situation. So I made a few videos in the past, 2 to be exact. The first one detailing when Pavlov had the initial news that it was not coming to the Quest per Dave Vills, the developer. In that tweet, he basically spoke of that differences of opinions and things like that, that it was denied on the Oculus Quest store. There was, of course, as you can imagine, a lot of talks, a lot of outrage, a lot of Reddit posts, a lot of Facebook posts, YouTube comments, things like that about it. And Oculus did come out later on with another tweet saying there was some miscommunication, and in fact, Pavlov was still on pace to be on the Quest, and it was not, in fact, denied. So that was terrific news, and that happened actually quite a while ago, over a month ago now, with no new news, and basically Dave Vills still working on it. However, Dave Vills again has now made a post, or actually his post was made up for himself on Reddit, so in fact he didn't post it this time, but it was posted on Reddit, a conversation where he basically seems very frustrated and has denounced or stated that he was going to stop support for PCVR and PC Pavlov and focus everything, all efforts on the Quest and basically dip out of PC entirely. And of course, I've seen some videos on it already. I've seen plenty of topics about it, plenty of Discord conversations I'm part of. And I, for once, some of you call me out on it, I appreciate it, would like to not be part of the problem and be part of a solution to try to dispel some rumors about this situation, because I think context in this case does matter. So I'm going to put it up here that there's the conversation that Dave Vills did have. Now you can see here he's upset. He's blatantly upset and blatantly does say he wants to stop PCVR support. But context does matter. This is a private conversation. This was not public on his Discord, although he has his moments on Discord where he goes off. This is a private conversation. What I say in private and what I say in public do not always match. Sometimes what I say in a private conversation does not dictate my actual feelings. It's me venting. It's me getting something off my chest. It's me being upright and angrily sometimes honest through private conversations, but that does not mean that's what I'm going to do. Private messages, in my mind, should stay private. I don't think these should be screenshotted and shared. However, with that being said, Dave Vills, single man, a single developer creating Pavlov for the Quest and basically keeping it going on PCVR. It is a huge undertaking for one individual to do. I do not envy him. I do not understand how he does it. I do not understand the process of even making a VR game. The one thing I do understand about it is it's very difficult, and that comes with a lot of pressure because, let's be honest, as gamers, I'm a demanding individual. I, Eric for President, am a demanding individual when it comes to games. I make my voice heard, I make my opinions heard online, and no one asked for them. Rarely does anyone ask for any opinions from any gamers and expects help. At this point, gamers, we talk a lot. We demand a lot, we ask a lot, and we do not hide our voice. And there's nothing wrong with that. But from a mental aspect for the developers, it's a mental nightmare. Mental health is real. Dave Vills, I want to dispel the rumor. In my opinion, PCVR support is not going away. This was a private conversation. He was angry. He said some things and it got leaked. I think he's going to keep moving forward. Dave Vills has a history of these types of outbursts. If you are part of the Discord, Pavlov Discord, this is kind of routine sometimes where Dave Vills, unfortunately, gets in a lot of trouble with the things he says. That's a mix of being overworked and probably overwhelmed with the current state of gaming, what he needs to do in VR, as well as his own mental health that he has admitted can attribute to this. But wildly speculating on post after post on when PCVR support is going to stop, at this point, I would take what he says with a grain of salt. It's an angry DM. It's an angry private message that unfortunately got leaked. Now, there also is another issue going on with Dave Ills on basically a potential hack out there, or it's not even a potential hack. It's a common hacking software. It's common knowledge. And unfortunately, someone did exploit it, brought it to his attention, and his response was anything but probably the right way to go about it. I don't want to get into that debate because it's well above my knowledge base. I can't even articulate really my thoughts on that, knowing what I know and what I don't know about how games are made, how anti-cheat systems are used, things like that. But if you're still with me on this rambling of a video, the whole point of this video is to say that as gamers, we are demanding, and rightfully so. I think some game companies really do take advantage of gamers. I think gamers on some ends are very unfair to developers, but there's blame on all sides. But I want to dispel basically the he said, she said about PCVR support being stopped for Pavlov, because I am 100% in my mind certain that PCVR is not going anywhere for Pavlov, and this was just a rant that unfortunately got him a little bit into trouble. Dave Ills, I would urge you, and I think it's fair, try to separate yourself as much as you can from this. You are doing an amazing job on an amazing game that may be one of the most popular, if not the most popular multiplayer game on VR right now that is consistently used. You're doing a tremendous job yourself, but if you can separate yourself and stop getting yourself in the social limelight and getting in trouble, I think it would do yourself good. Let me know down in the comments though if you've known about this issue, if you did hear about PCVR support being stopped for Pavlov, and what your take on the situation is. I'd be very interested to hear about it. And I know it's a touchy subject. I'm not sure if this video was even needed or warranted, but I wanted to talk about it. Again, guys, tonight there is the stream at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, July 24th, with the developers at Aerobots. Come for awesome information on this upcoming game that we'll be releasing, I believe, this year, as well as we're giving away 5 alpha testing keys during the stream as well. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to never miss an upload. I'm Eric for President, guys. I'll see you in the next video. See you later, VR Space Cowboys.